Hi everyone, welcome to today's tutorial, and in this video I will be covering two tools, namely the Puppet Warp tool and the Free Transform tool. Right, so these two tools are really easy to use and they come in handy if you're making any type of illustration for any purpose, right? It could be for a project that you're working on for your school, or even if you're making an illustration for your t-shirts or your mobile covers. Right. Okay, so I've opened this A4 size document and I've given a name to my document as well, namely the Puppet Warp and the Free Transform tool. So just in case if you guys are not able to see all these tools on your screen, make sure that the Essential Classics options has been switched on from this drop down box below. Alright. So now I will first show you how you can use this free transform tool, and the shortcut key for this tool is the letter E. So I'll start by making a rectangle like that. You can let the fill be there or you can remove it however you want. So by default the fill will be white and the stroke will be black. Right, so I'll let it stay the way it is as of now, and I'll click on the Free Transform tool and this pop-up box appears. So I'll be first showing you the perspective distort. We click on that, and if we just grab one of the corners and bring it inwards, you can see that a shape now transforms into a different shape. Now you can see like it's going into a perspective like that. Now we go back to the Free Transform tool. So make sure that your shape is chosen. We go back to the Free Transform tool, and if I show you the Free Distort, you can do the same thing, but instead only one corner will be manipulated like that and like that. So if you saw from the perspective distort, both the corners were coming inwards, and with the Free Distort you can just manipulate with one of the corners like that. And there you go. Now I'll show you the Puppet Warp tool. Okay, so let's choose some other shape this time. I'll be choosing this polygon. I'll click and drag my mouse like that, and this time I'll be changing the fill to dark blue, and let's go back to the Puppet Warp tool. Okay, so now you can see that by default there are some pins right here on the corners. Okay, so you can add more pins if you like, and I highly recommend that for the Puppet Warp there has to be minimum of 3 pins to work effectively. Right, so in case if you see some type of mesh around your shape, so don't worry, you can remove that by going to properties and unticking this show mesh option from here. Okay, like that. So now if we just click on any of these pins, it gets highlighted, and now we can just manipulate it however we want like that. So what these other pins do is that it holds the shape in place while you're moving one of the pins, right? Like that. So you can move it around however you want, and like that. You can even rotate this if you like that. You can get this thing inwards like that, and you can animate it however you want, make it into any shape, extend it like that, or just play around with it like that. So feel free to experiment with the Puppet Warp tool and see how else you can distort it. So let's also quickly save our documents. To do that, we'll go to File and click on Save As. So by default, my document will be saved in an Adobe Illustrator file. I highly recommend that we save a format in this type so that in case if I have to make any further changes, I can easily do that by accessing my AI file. And we click on Save. So now that we've come to the end of our video, I hope you found this video to be useful, and with a little practice, you will soon become a master with the Puppet Warp and the free Transform tool. Thank you for watching and keep practicing.